Welcome to this Photoshop tutorial brought to you by ShaneJeffersPhotography.com. This is going to be a very basic tutorial basically for people who do not know anything about layers. It's going to be from the very beginning, not very long, just want to give you the basics so you can maybe play around with it for a little bit and see exactly what you're doing. Now again, like everything in Photoshop, it's going to be hard to learn if you don't actually try it and do it, so that's something I recommend, but here we go, we're going to give it a try. Okay, you can see here that we have this blank canvas here. It's just white. It's a white canvas, so what we want to do is we're going to add a layer. So to add a layer, you can come up to Layer, New, and Layer, or a quicker way, if you just look over here, which is your Layers palette, what we want to do is come down here and choose the Create New Layer right there, and then you now see that we have two layers. We have layer 1 and layer 0. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put something on layer 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill it with black is what we're going to do. So now you see we have layer 1 selected, so we are actually on layer 1. You can tell by that would be me being on layer 0. So we're going to come to layer 1. Now that we have that selected, we're going to choose our paint bucket, which is right there, and we're just going to tap it down, and now we have black. Now you can see, if you look over here in our layers palette, that there's actually two layers, and one is white and one is black. So you can tell by filling the top layer, which is layer 1, that you cannot see layer 0 because layer 1 is hiding it. Now again, in the layers palette, the one on the bottom is actually underneath the top. So in the layers palette, it actually looks like it would be. So now what we'll do is we'll figure out how exactly we want to show layer 0. We want to bring layer 0 through layer 1. We want to be able to see it. So what we're going to do is come over to our eraser, and we're going to erase away. Now we are on layer 1, remember, selected on layer 1. We're going to erase away this layer 1. So now we know that we can erase away layer 1 and layer 0 will actually appear. So that's the basics of it. Now, there's a couple of different things you can do. If you look over here and you come to your opacity slider here, you can actually bring it, you can slide the opacity down, and if you watch the effect, it's actually changing the opacity of layer 1, which was our black layer. So it's actually making it transparent or see-through. So if we move it up to 100, it's all there. But if we move it down to about 50, you can see it turns kind of gray because it's actually making it transparent. So that's a little bit about layers. Also, when you're here, you can see the little eyeball here. You can click off of that to actually hide the layer. If you bring it back, just click it again, it will bring the layer back. So that's a little bit about layers. Also, one more quick thing before we go. You can click on it, and if you click and drag and hold, you can drop it underneath, so now layer 0 is on top. There's many different things you can do with it. I hope you play around with it. That's the very basics. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day.